So I don't know why I did this, but I climbed onto the service walkway of this abandoned bridge here, and it's really high up, so it's kind of frightening. So you can see that I'm up on the service walkway here. It's kind of hard to tell. The phone is not the best camera, of course, but I'm really high up right now. I climbed up a sketchy ladder, which is behind me. I'll show you that in a second. So some of the trusses over there. Didn't actually mean to zoom that in. So I've kind of decided that I don't want to go across this. The boards look pretty sketchy, but I also don't want to go back, so you know how this goes. Okay, I'm right below the train tracks above me. You can see one of the rails there. Okay. So that's the truss on the far side. And if we look up here, that's where I just was. And this is a ladder that you use to get up here. It's kind of, like I said, it's pretty sketchy. It's farther down than it looks because the camera kind of zooms in a little bit when it records video. Here I am standing on supports. So the side that I'm at right now basically looks identical to that. Except for over there I can't see the ladder. Must be farther over. That's why part of the reason why I didn't go that way. I was afraid that wouldn't be an easy way to get down. I'd have to come all the way back. Not exactly something I'm looking forward to. Up in the upper left you can see the tunnel that this train track comes out of. I guess I better try and get back now. Each level of the walkway has a handrail wire, like that there. And there seem to be a number of levels. Looks like 4 total levels. I imagine that's just simply for bridge inspections. It's not any reason why you want to hang out up here, and this is far from particularly sturdy. Mostly this over here, which is used to actually get to that ladder. You can kind of see it back there. So it's not exactly the most stable thing, but for how old this probably is, it's held up pretty well, considering that this hasn't received any maintenance at least since 2007. You can tell when they designed this, they didn't particularly have ease of access in mind. You kind of have to duck for every single support column here. And I was kind of dodging back and forth between the center here and the edges, whichever one was easier to walk on. Strikes me interesting as well. As I mentioned previously, this bridge has been on commission since 2007, but there still seems to be water pumped through this line. Now that would be not particularly noteworthy if it weren't for the fact that a massive amount of this track is actually washed out on either end of the bridge for miles, and it's in very poor condition. So it's almost incredible that wherever this line goes, it's intact enough to pump water this far at least, if not to its original destination. You can kind of see the walkway that it came from down there. Alright, I'm back on the top. This bridge is not the largest one on this route, but it seems to be newer than the other. There's a lot more use of metal construction. The wire handrails on the side, the metal grates here are all much more modern seeming than the other bridge, but the other one is a steel structure underneath and it's much taller, so it's kind of hard to say. Not particularly relevant. So as I'm walking across now, there's a couple other pipes around here. Unlike the last one, they're very obviously not in use as they're missing large sections. This one comes from a water tank that's about a mile down where the other bridge is. And it continues for the rest of the length of the track that I walked. It's kind of hard to see what that would be for, considering there's other ones that are currently intact. So reaching the point now, it's about where I made it to. Yeah, I was approximately approximately here. So hope it does any good. You can kind of see the walkway down there. That's probably exactly where I was. You can see I was very close to the middle of the bridge. There's a tunnel on this side. And looking down, you can see that that is a sizable drop. Probably over 100 feet, I'd say. Alright, that's about it.